street. So we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street. Alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. So we do it. This a rhythm like a lot down the street. So we chop it. So we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street. Alright, so we chop it. So we do it. Down down and we a lock down the street. So we chop it. So we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah.
Test 1, 2. Should hear me now. What is going on, folks? Welcome to the Flight Sim Broadcasting Network. My name is Jason, and we are here in Roswell, and we're going to Deming, New Mexico. We're going to take a little flight out there. It's going to be about 40 minutes. It's a quick hop pre-delivery flight before Friday. Really just testing the aircraft. We've been here all week getting this airplane ready for delivery. Maintenance is here. Our maintenance folks are here, about 3 or 4 maintenance personnel, pilots. We're getting this aircraft going and ready for a long haul over to Westchester. Yep, everybody's checking in with the 5x5. That's good to hear. I got my dogs in the background barking. If you're new to the channel and you're wondering what we're about, it's pretty simple. Learn something, have fun, and do it right. That's what we are about at this channel. If you're into aviation or anything about that, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you never miss when a video goes live, just like this. Normally we don't do stuff like this in the middle of the week, but we are today because this is going to be fun. We're going to get this thing really quick. I want to get this spooled up for you. Cliff is in the lounge sipping martinis, so he's not coming with us today, but we're going to go ahead and get this done. We got Scott, J-Man going to test pilot. I am, yes. Pops is in the house. How are you? EJ says, good evening, how are you? Denali's checking in. SRQ's giving us the 5x5. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. Another thing I wanted to do this is because this aircraft has got some gems in it. And I want to show you these gems. Let's start on the internal and the inside of the cabin here. We're going to start looking at some gems that we have on this airplane. So right here on the main instrument panel, this actual MD-80 was the last MD-80 ever built, and it was delivered to TWA. So we've kind of got a little hat tip to TWA right there. Also the movie Airplane, the logo's right there. This is the NHL teams that we fly. And we've got the Panthers here and the Rangers there. MLS teams are here as well. We have Orlando and Miami, I believe. And then going over to the FO side, we have something very near and dear to my heart. We have the Stanley Cup sticker here with Mark Messier, number 11. If it wasn't for him, that wouldn't have happened in '94. SRQ, thank you. We got a sub. What did you do? You submitted. That was awesome, buddy. Hey, Jason, also submitted the right video this time. Thank you. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Thank you for the tip, man. Did you guys hear that? Thanks for that test. That was an awesome deal. Appreciate that. We're just testing that out. And another thing is, one of our pilots said, hey, Let's put this sticker up. It's kind of pixelated, but TGA. If you ever look that up, go to Google and look that up, what that is about with airplanes. We have one more gem in the cockpit to show you. And, you know, people see aircraft and they fly around and they go, well, what's coming out of the back of the airplane? It's white, like smoke coming out of the back of them. Well, they're chemtrails. And we've got those on right here. Chemtrails are going to be on today, which is awesome. So we've got, hey, what's going on? I'm sorry. Shelton says, I love the midweek flight. Yeah, I wish. Cliff, eternally sipping martinis in the lounge. Deming has an 8,000-foot runway. That's right. We looked before, Pops. I think we should be good. LTs, how are you? He says, oh, boy, the Mad Dog. I love this plane. Yeah, it's a fun airplane. Let's go on the outside. We're going to do a walk around really quick. I want to show you kind of the outside, what we've got for this. So the name of this ship is called Skipjack. Kind of that tuna theme. Both of our MD-80s are called Yellowfin, Bluefin, and stuff. About to land in Nashville. That's cool. So take a look at this. You could see the NHL. We've got NHL up there. We got the hockey teams represented well, and we have our MLS teams represented there. And then on this side, again, it's kind of the same thing, except we got a little nod to the good old MD-80 here. So if you're an MD-80 fan, this airplane will last in infamy. Hold on, let me back up just a little bit. We got a sticker. It says Final Mad Dog Delivered. That is the final aircraft. Pretty cool when you see that. Duck our head through the cabin. And guess what? Our painter did a nice job. Now this aircraft would be normally a VIP airplane, but we did a couple of things here. We put Charters by Coastal, and then in the front bulkhead, we've got our teams represented right there pretty well. So that's the kind of gems on this aircraft. Some fun that we're going to have flying it for sure. We're going to do a test run. We're going to get into that right now. Denali says, flying right over Manhattan Project test site on this flight. That's right. Good stuff. A couple of new videos coming out, too, if you're a patron of ours. And that's a couple of things we're going to announce here on the flight. But if you're a patron of ours, definitely check out what's going on. So fuel, we have tons of fuel in this aircraft, 23.2, and we're going to take off about 23,000 straight up. Let me just tell you, this channel, oops, I forgot to put the A/alpha. This channel is about doing it right, learning something, and having fun. And we're doing that. We got a video releasing on Sunday. It's actually an engine fire in the 737. I think you're going to enjoy that. And then we got a couple other things. We had a couple requests for, hey, I want to know your sim pit. What's it look like? We got that coming out. Couple weeks. I just sent that actually to the manufacturer. Said, how do you think? What do you think? How do you like it? And they loved it. So I think that's going to be good to go. Release 5,000 on the reserves. Plenty of fuel, by the way. We basically spent all the money on fuel with this airplane, and we're eating this entire route. This is just money burned. We're going to go up to 34,000. I think it's a little too high. So we'll see. I don't like it that high. It looks like it's even. So maybe we go 32. Let's just try 320 for now and see how it goes. This is such a quick flight, folks. Winds right now are top altitude 236.61, 236 slant 61. Pretty stiff out there right now. And we're going to minus 41. We're going to get this thing on the show on the road very quickly. And that is going to be the outside air temperature. We're going to go ahead and click takeoff. And then let's go to our Top Cat. Now we are going to use Top Cat here, and I'll show you why. Top Cat here, we're going to go to weight balance, and we're going to change a lot of things on this. We're going to go from Roswell, New Mexico to Deming, New Mexico. It's DMN, I think. Yes, it is. All right. No adults, no children. We actually are carrying 3 adults on this aircraft. No bags. The 3 adults are the maintenance. We got maintenance people in the back there. We've been, like I said, we've been doing taxi tests. We've been checking the engines. We're looking at the power plants, all that stuff. We have 23,000 pounds of fuel on this airplane. We're going to be taxiing with burn about 300 there, and our trip fuel is going to be a whopping 5,200 pounds. Okay, you can see, whoa, CG's outside of limits there, Cheech. That's because we're way aft. We'll put everything in the forward bin. And that is it. Maybe we can throw, you know, I don't know, 200 pounds of cargo in the forward. We'll see. We'll see how that all plays out right now. All right, we'll go takeoff. Optimum, it's normal. Let's go and click update. We'll see what the weather's looking at here at Roswell. 10 miles visibility, clear skies. It's a beautiful day. Pops, how is it in Deming? It looked pretty good before. When you fly, if you can see my golf course, the only one in Deming next to the airport. We'll take a look at that. Looking like the move into campus from the hotel is going to be more like Christmas break than mid-September. Well, at least SRQ is about to land in Nashville. Good job, man. At least you got it, right? At least it's good to go. Let's check this out. Look at that margin. Look at that, 50. So that's flex 50 straight up. That's optimum flap configuration. We'll have to figure out what that is. So let's drop over here. I know this is crazy. There's a lot going on. Let's go to our weight and balance here. Let's just check out what we've got. We're going to put that to 0. Everything's going to be outside of the envelope now. It's just a bummer. So let's do... I want to zero that fuel out. That's a lot of gas. We don't need to carry that much fuel. Let's see here, 13,000. If we could put in 13,000, that'd be good. 6.5 on each. Depends how much fuel this is going to cost us. Well, we're actually not getting any. We're still outside the dang. Let's do this. 0 and 0. That brings us way out. All right. So let's do 3 passengers up front. Where does that bring us? All right, we got to get some ballast on this airplane. 400 pounds going to Deming. Still doesn't do it. All right. Let's say we pack with 10. Still doesn't do it. All right. Man, that is a bummer. So you can't. All right, there we go. We're right in. I was looking at this. We got to be within the actual CG envelope here. We're way outside the certified limit on the maximum zero fuel at landing, limited wing. We're okay here. We're just getting outside that certified limit. Now, if I zero that out, let's see, what does that bring us? Well, we're still good. We don't want to be in this range, but we're aft. We're way aft, which is normal. So let's do that. I want to zero this out. Maybe we go 3. Ooh, yeah, look at that aft CG. That's close. Yeah, it's way aft. 29. Let's put some ballast. Let's get some mail and cargo over there. That'll be good. Man, I tell you what. All right, well, taking some press. Let's take some press up there. That's better. All right, so let's do that. We've got zero fuel weight at 88.3, way off. All right, 88.3. That's our new zero fuel now. So zero fuel weight, we're going to come over here and just going to put 88.3. Just dump that right over the top there. Before I forget, 88.3 down here. We'll just dial that down. Oliver says the hurricane did not hit New York. That's good. Denali says, looking out of my window, watching the Charlotte downwind traffic overhead, cruising along the flagship. He's going the flagship route down from LaGuardia to Miami. That's a coastal flight, isn't it? Pretty sweet. 88.3, there we go. Now our fuel's not right, so how we change that? We're going to go over here, we'll click this, go to services, ground, and that. Didn't work. No, looks like we're going to have to take off with full tanks. I don't know how you defuel. Does anybody know how to defuel this thing? I'm not going to worry about it too much. How's that? All right, let's plan the 20,000. We're just going to plan like what we had. I think I have to go to the Mad Dog livery configure thing. Let's try that. Mad Dog load manager. Let's pull that up and see if we could get this fuel right, because we don't want to take off with that much gas. None other than Riptide 1. That's exactly right. All right, MD-83 right here. Let's go to... where's that gas? Right there. There we go. All right, we're going to just do this. Let's just check this out. We're going to go 0. Pretty much everything's 0. Let's import the OFP, and we're going from Roswell. ROW, just saw the dang thing right there. That looks good. They're putting a lot of cargo on the airplane. I don't want that much cargo, bud. 54 passengers, no. You see, we're outside of limits here when we do this. So we have to get it just right. Let's say we take in 10 with the press. We're putting in, let's say 3,000 for the ballast. That's good. Now we're good. Let's go ahead and export this. Save and sync. Does it work? No, it did not work. I don't want de-icing. What are you doing? Okay. We might have takeoff with this much gas. That's fine. We're just going to have to put some passengers in it. Okay, that's in. Did it change our fuel? No. Man, it didn't sync for sure. All right, I'm not going to mess around too much. I'm just going to put 3,000 pounds. We'll deal with the gas. 0 fuel and 91, 91, 49. We're just going to put that amount of fuel in, 9,100. We're still going to use it. It's not like we're never going to burn that fuel. 4,900 pounds, especially when we have our flight on Friday. We're close, though. I wanted to put 10 up front. Okay. Good. Nothing like New Mexico de-ice during the summer. Exactly right. No complaints from me. Rain is over. Good. Yeah, I saw it was raining before in Deming, which was interesting, and actually earlier in Roswell. So I have my eye on it. This is a really fast flight, folks. This is going to be so busy. All right, we're just going to do a quick thing. Let me just verify everything is good to go here. Takeoff coming through. We still got to get the takeoff numbers now that we've got our weights in. We'll just roll our takeoff numbers up, and we should be good to go. Click Performance, Airport, Roswell, New Mexico. It is dry. The wind in Roswell right now. Give you an update here on the weather in Roswell. Looks like 130 at 7. Somebody note that for me. 130 at 7. Outside air temperature is 27 degrees. And runway is going to be probably 17 if we can do it. I've got to look at the airport. Don't freak out just yet. I got to look and see. Can we do that at Roswell? 17. Let's see what we got. Runway 17, 9,000 footer. We can totally do that. That is good to go. 17 it is. Flaps will be optimum. And the QNH 2995, that's the pressure. Actually, 29.95. That's good, that's good, that's good. Takeoff weight, we're pushing at, what did we say it was? I got to dial us up to 106 again. Sorry, folks. Where is my uniform? The best part about, good question. The best part about this, I don't have to wear a uniform today. And I'll tell you why. It's because we have no passengers. Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks, man. SRQ coming in with the $1.99. That's great. Thanks again. I'll, of course, give you a shout out, man. That's awesome. Did you guys hear? Did you hear? That's new. So did you hear that? That's another test. Did you guys hear the and see the alerts come through on your end? Who knows where that's movies from? Everybody should know where where that's taken out of. All right, 106, perfect, good stuff. I love it. All right, takeoff weight. We're going to do 106. No, wait a minute. Stop. Hold on. I got to throw a flag really quick because that is not the takeoff weight. Takeoff weight's going to be right around 118.6. How's that? 118.6. Bang, bang. Calculate 140. Just want to verify one thing. We're going to get the heck out of here. Takeoff weight 110. So that's why we want to look at this. Zero fuel weight is not right. 88.3. I got a zero fuel weight. 106. We're going to go with our. We're going to go with the aircraft is telling us. How's that? Saw the alert. Didn't hear it though. You didn't hear it. Okay, that's weird. You should have heard that. Nobody heard the alerts coming through? Man? Okay, that means I've got an audio issue and I'll try to find a way to pick that up. Because you should have heard the audio too, not only seen it, but you heard it. It's real fun. I'll have to see, that's why I want to test this. I want to test a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of new stuff on the stream that we're doing. Okay, last thing. Takeoff weight 110.6. Let's go ahead and plug that into performance now. 110, so we'll go to less than that. 110.6. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. SRQ coming through, that's for sure. If anybody wants to join me, I'm in the FSN Discord voice channel. Yeah, I can pop over there here in a minute. Let me just get this ready to go. I'll join you. All right. I do not have. Okay, it looks like 112, 117, 121. 112, 117, and 121. 112, 117, 121. We're going to get the show on the road, folks. Let's do this. All right. This is all good to go. I'm going to come up in the overhead. I'm just going to do a quick check on everything. How's that? You would check all this stuff already. You check all your circuit breakers. Make sure they're all in. By the way, that's front and back, behind the cockpit, behind the pilot, I should say. There's an entire circuit breaker panel right there. This whole thing you would check. All of these circuit breakers, make sure they're all in and not popped. We kind of did this already. That's why I'm not really doing it now. I'm just going to go through the pre-flight here. Just make sure everything's good to go. Fuel pumps were checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Good here, good there. I did this flow already. Matter of fact, I actually filmed it. You'll see that on the channel as well. We're doing a lot of new tutorials coming your way. Good stuff. All right. Let's program this. Altitude coming in. Gonna pull up SPAD next here. Stand by. Christopher, how are you? Is the hang on, I'm firing up the SPAD next here because I've got to. All right, there we go. We're going to climb up to 12, 13. Let's just go to 10,000 for now. We'll deal with that. V2 is 121. We'll go ahead and throw that there. There we go. Heading select coming in at 170. So let's go zing this over to 170. Oh man, that really is a bummer. I gotta get the audio working for that. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but it's got to because you guys would laugh. It's hysterical. I took a lot of little clips. Some funny aviation movies. And we're going to do a flex temp on this thing. Let's just take a look. We could go all the way up to 50, so let's just do that now. Save the engines, flip that over. We're going to take off flex. I want to pop this up to 50. We can bring it all the way up with flaps approximately flap 24. Dang, are you what? Flap 24, that's no joke. What the heck? You guys see that? $19, 22.5, and we're looking at 19.6 on the zero fuel weight. 22.5, here we go. Wrong way. So we got to put the CG up. 22.5, right there. Long trim is pushing us about right where we are. Boy, that worked out pretty good, didn't it? Flap 25, this is a nice, you can't go flap 25. What's this thing doing? I can go flap 24. But for takeoff, it seems a little excessive to me. It makes me pause just for a minute. I don't like those numbers. Why are you doing that? Flap 24, straight up, cell temp 39, we can't go 50. So cell temp, back it off 39. How hot is it here? It shouldn't even be that hot. Probably because of the heat, but we got no, I mean, we're heavy on fuel, that's about it. Okay, we're good now, everything is good to go. We're gonna go ahead and start number 2. Let's just run a checklist and be done with it. No, there's no passenger set. Oh yeah, Dan, sorry. Why is there no uniform? Dan, that's a smart question. There is no uniform because there are no passengers. We are doing a test flight. We're going from Roswell. We're doing a delivery. We're doing a test flight for a delivery flight on Fridays. We're just testing the aircraft out. We would spend all week here doing maintenance checks, doing taxi run-ups, doing full power takeoffs, doing a pattern. And this is basically our last flight before the delivery flight. And that's kind of why there's no uniform. If I was really picking up the airplane like this, I'd be in like this, man, hat, shorts, be chilling. So there are no passengers, that's why. Okay, before I start, zero fuel weight's good, takeoff condition, computer is set. Just gonna verify that really quick before we rock and roll. We got a flap 24 all the way down. It's because it's just so far. I don't think I've ever done a flap 24 takeoff on this airplane, so we'll see how this goes. Stabilizer set, flap takeoff selector set, airspeed bugs, TRP set. Fuel and fuel pumps got plenty of gas. We need 13, we have 23. Doors are coming closed, hydraulics are coming on. Let's get out of here. Now, this checklist is the Coastal Airways checklist on the MD-80. Basically, it went from 10 pages to 1. That's how we do it here. Or 2. It's really 2 pages, but still, you should see the normal MD-80. It's insane. Let's go ahead and start the APU. APU check coming up. Master is start. I don't know if I held start too long. Let's try that now. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000. There we go. Flip to run. Now the APU is coming up online. Cool. What do we got here, folks? Love the TWA sticker, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dan. Pretty cool. Denali, when are more 737s coming? I enjoyed the Northern Maine to Opelika run. Yeah, we are getting some more 737 700s. So that's coming shortly. All right, here comes the APU. APU's firing up. The APU is online. All right, let's go ahead and fire that thing. Get that on the bus. APU's coming on the bus. Check out the APU. Make sure we're good to go on volts. Yes. Great. We're going to go ahead and throw this off. Tell them to release the ground power. We are good to go. Aircraft services, ground, GPU released. You guys didn't hear that. Man, I've got to find a way so you could hear that. It's got to be an OBS. It's got to be somewhere, but I'm going to get it right. We'll get it right. I'll do a test. Thank you again, though, SR. It's awesome. SRQ's coming in with the donation, with the tip. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Deming, well, folks, Deming, Idaho. It's Deming, Idaho. Deming, New Mexico is 43.14. That's pretty high. 43.14. Good night. So we got to crank up the landing altitude, and I am gonna go right now. 43.14. Jeez, it's sitting pretty high there. It's almost like Salt Lake numbers. Pretty much. Okay, we're good to go. Those supplies are off. Coming over here. Gonna go ahead and flip the anti-colite. Ew, that's not what I wanted. Right there, that's what I wanted. Okay, got it. And we're gonna go ahead and start. Are we gonna? Can we? The thing is, can we turn out of here if we start engines? Can we roll out? We probably can. This airplane's got a pretty good turning radius. I'd go that way. Now let's go ahead and swing it out. We'll swing it out right. We'll be good to go. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Taxi and hide. All right. That sticker. You guys say, yeah, I'm going to join the call here in just a minute. Shelton says TGA, Trans Global Airways, right? Yeah, that's right. That was Nate's request. Nate's like, hey, I want that in there. And then I did some research on why, and it turns out like it's funny because any like bad thing that happens in Hollywood with airliners, usually it affects. Okay, let's try this again. All right, that's good. Track IR is running. We are in good shape. All right, we're going to go to System Alpha. We'll turn our pumps on. And I'm actually going to burn down that center tank. Pumps are on. Good. Those are off. All set. That's on. That's good. Standby. Off. Open. Let's see if we can get some turning. Wait a minute. Bleeds. Running through. Running air. There we go. SRQ, thanks, man. I hear it. I hear it in my headset, and you guys got to hear that. Give me a second, and let me get this aircraft lit. Let's open the window. It's hot here. 22. Here comes the fuel. Fuel on. Timer up. And there's the light. Off. All right. Got a good light there. It's on the bus now. You heard that? You heard that? Now I'm only going to keep. Are we going? Let's go 2-1. It's right there. We're going to go 2-1. The winds are so light. Shelton, somebody look up TGA. Somebody look that airline up. You guys are going to love it. It's insane. I'm actually going to start both engines, okay? So we're going to do that right now. Go ahead, flip this one. We're going to start number one. Number one coming to ground here. Or start, I should say. Okay. We are spinning. Now I'm looking here at the fuel flow, and then I'm looking at the N1 indicator as the fan starts to spin. Looking for 22. I'm sorry, not fuel flow. Right there. And fuel in. Wait for it. There's the light. You can see the EGT on the rise. And one's coming up, and two's coming up. This is coming off. Good light on the bus. On the clock. Good deal. Those are off. I'm going to keep those. I should have shut the galley off. That's all right. Two good lights. These are coming on auto. APU is coming off. Air's off. And then just going to check this. Good. Right side's good. All right, run the checklist. Let's get the heck out of here. Flaps coming set 24. That's a lot of flap. Look at all that flap coming in. Okay, air conditioner panel set. Pitot heat ignition is... I'm going to throw them on for now. NS is off. Engine instruments checked. Flight controls. Here we come free. Stand by. Spoilers deployed. That's good. Get the rudder here. Unrestricted movement's good. Flaps and slats. Set 24. Transponder. Let's go TARA on this thing. Alright. Pneumatic cross speeds. We're closing. Alright, take a look outside. Listen to those JT8s. Sounds really nice. Alright. We're going to go ahead and taxi. Nose lights to dim. Clear the master. Let's go. I'm going to pull my seat up just a little bit. I want to take runway 21. I know I said 17, but I'm going to take 21. 13,000 foot runway here. Then we're taxiing down Bravo, which is right here. And then we'll take Bravo straight down. Get on that taxi, man. That'd be excellent. There's only like a 4 or 5 knot crossing coming in. Whew. Alright, we're gonna jump on there now. There's gotta be a better way to taxis. There's lights everywhere here. These stupid default airports. Gonna run over taxi lanes. I wish they would do something. Alright, let's close the window. Get ready for takeoff. Annunciator coming in, check. Looks good. Air conditioning panel is set. We already did pitot heat, ready to ignition. I have to slow down here. Before takeoff config, I'll go ahead and set that here in just a minute. Alright. So if you look at way out of this apparently. I don't like their lighting is terrible, obviously. So anyway, TGA is if you look it up on TGA, it's like what Hollywood uses for like air disasters, air disaster movies. It's pretty. That's what Hollywood does. It's funny. Okay, takeoff config checked. Ignition selector we've got on alpha. Altimeters are set. Spoilers and speed brakes. Arm right there. We're going to go ahead over here. And we're going to take off arm. Let's go. Now I'm going to do a takeoff check. Bring them up, bring them back down. That's what I wanted. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. Once we depart out of here at 2-1, we're going to be just going pretty much straight out. I will turn on terrain because this is an airport surrounded by terrain. Alright, lights coming on. I'll point the aircraft down. You can see the wind coming in. It's going to be a little bit of left crosswind we'll have to deal with. No big deal. Famous last words. Going to line her up on the runway here. Just going to kind of say we're departing here. Just to the south. You ready? Let's go. Bring them up to 1.4 on the EPA. Feet on the rudder pedals, just wait. All the way up. Alright, I'm set now. Throttle's armed. And EPA, take up thrust ascent. Clamp up. Every time you do that, man, I laugh. I gotta get the audio up for you. Alright, here's V1. We are flying. The airplane is gonzo. Nice and slow. Okay, there we go. Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate.
Throw that gear up. Gear is coming up. I'm just going to pitch it down to 10 just to help out. Okay, we got to miss all of this MOA area. There's a lot of MOAs. I'm going to get that nose back down. There we go. 10 degrees, airplane. That's where I want you. Okay, looking good. Flaps. Start incrementally throwing them up. We're passing through 160 right now. We're going to go flap up to flip. Got a lot of flap to get out of there. 180, we can go 0. Once the flaps are up and in, we're going to throw the slats in.
Flap 0.
All right, slats up.
Slats retract.
Legs page. We're going to go to this hole first. I got the airplane. I got the speed. Watching that speed increase. So I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to obviously I'm manually flying the aircraft, but I'm going to get it on autopilot in just a minute. Once I feel we're good, all right, now I'm going to go ahead and throw this to climb thrust. I'm going to go autopilot to the on position. Whoa, airplane, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Why are you doing that to me, bud? No. All right, that's good. And then heading select, we're actually going to go to nav. Okay, nav track, speed checked. Here we go. Airspeed is coming up. We'll run our takeoff checklist here in just a minute, or after climb check, I should say. On the way to Deming. There we go. I want to hold 250 altitude capture coming in. Try to keep on climbing. What did I say? 32? 32 armed. It was set. Let's go ahead and throw this to the off position. Pumps. Well, they're off now. They should have been on. I screwed that up. All right, let's do an after takeoff checklist. All right, let's do an after takeoff checklist. The airplane is increasing. Good. We're stable. Those are off. That's coming off. And wing nacelles, I'll just throw them off. I'll throw this off now. I know it's a little early, but that's okay. right, climb check ignition. We're going to throw those to the off position. APU is off. Sure is. Fuel pumps. We're going to burn that center tank down first, which we are. Spoilers A and B disarmed. We've done that. And let's go ahead, and that is the off position. Flaps and slats up, and we're going to stow it. Let's go stow. I went the wrong way again. This MD-80, you got your hands full, folks. That's good. Stowed. All right, after takeoff checklist is complete. We are not climbing. Let's go, plane. I want you to go. Go VNAV climb. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3 to 30. I should start seeing a climb. How about I help you? Get down here and find out what's going on with the aircraft. We're going to go direct to We're going to go direct to this waypoint called Hole. We're headed there now at about 21 nautical miles. This is as I said, this is a quick flight. We've got good airspeed, and we're zipping. There we go. What is that yoke I'm looking on? What is the yoke I have? I'm looking at the setup. Sean, what's up? Checking in real quick. Probably have to step out in a bit, but the stickers look cool. Love the TWA look. Yeah, thanks, man. TWA's on there. I like this one. Airplane. That's a funny sticker. Real cool. Aviation. Jordan did an excellent job on this. He really did. He did a phenomenal job. Okay, through 11,000 feet, 2994, you can see, we just look out the window here, we're heading southbound. Well, we're heading more west, southwest to Deming. And I'll correct the heading. This is a fast flight, folks. We're going to be there shortly. It's like a matter of a few minutes. We've got about a few... 21 nautical miles, I think, for the whole, almost there. Let's go peon, 110.4. So 110.4. There we go. Let's see if we can't tune it in. We're 33 nautical miles away. We're actually, let me just get the legs. That's not very accurate, very much. There we go. Progress page. We're about 77 miles to go to Hole. And then from there, see, we're cooking. Cooking with gas. Skipjack. Give you an idea of what it looks like here at New Mexico. Very deserty, at least in this part of town. Now, we can't fly direct to the airport because there's a bunch of MOAs, military operations areas, on this side of the aircraft. I'll show you folks what I'm talking about. Pull up the nav charts and we'll see what we got. All right. Let's hide this. Thanks for checking in. Every time. All right, I gotta find out where it's putting that audio because you folks have to hear it. It's awesome. I can't do it right now. It's all the way on the other side of the computer. It's on my other computer, but I appreciate that. Sean says, what's the route right now? Right there. So you can see we're going to go from Roswell all the way south. This is a VFR chart, but we can see we're going to pretty much Roswell. We'll hit Hole, and then we'll come into Deming right here. And El Paso, well, Deming's actually, we're going to hit El Paso, and then Deming's over here. But we can't go direct, and the reason was because all of this junk. This is all military operations areas. There's a lot of, there's a lot of military stuff going on here. So there are a lot of air bases here in this part of the neck of the woods. So there's a lot we have to watch out for. So you can see we're kind of flying right through this corridor and then over to El Paso and then from El Paso over. So let's tune El Paso. That'll be good to do. And I'm going to take this VFR range off. We can go IFR high and then you can see this right here. Let's do this 1124. So I'm going to do that on this side. 112.4. There we go. Okay. And from there, I'm available. I'm going to go ahead and whoop 18,000 feet, 29902. Let's see if we can't get this rolling here. 2992. Lights are off. Let's see if we could do climb and VNAV climb. There we go. Also, I love seeing the flying shark livery. It looks sick. That's great. SRQ, it is cool. Which one? There's a few that we have. Both are pretty sweet. I'm actually working on a couple of new ones. I don't know if Sean, you're still there. If we could put a link to a link would be good into the channel that we have. We have a Discord channel, the FSBN Discord channel. I don't know if Sean took off already. SRQ, hey, thanks for that tip, buddy. Appreciate it, my friend. We're gonna go to nice. All right, so SRQ, a nice job again on that, man. I have got to get the audio. You guys are going to absolutely love it, and I don't know why. I have to test it. I don't know what's going on with my audio with that, but I can hear it on my speakers, but you can't hear it, which means I've got to, there's some kind of a stupid thing in there. I'm going to go to the general and take a listen and have a chat. Maybe. Looks like Sean bolted out. Let me see if I could get you a link to the FSBN channel, folks, on the server that we have, and then you could go in and sign up or just come in there. That's fine. Be a part of the server. Invite people. I think that's what I got to do, but it's on the other. It's going to be on the other. I can't do it right now because I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I don't have. There it is. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it, man. Sean coming through. Thank you, my friend. 24,000. I'm going to jump in and just say hi to SRQ and have a chit chat. Let's see if you can hear me. Hello. Okay, so Discord. I've got Discord issues. Give me a second here. Let's see if we can do this. And then our default output should be the test. Check. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hang on. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. So there's a test. Let me get it all straightened out here. Output device is going to be that. Check. Input device is that. Check. Check. Hang on. Stop. Something's up. My settings are all goofy. You're still muted. Yeah, hang on. I'm working on it, my friend. Give me a second. I will be right back. I can hear you fine. It's my settings. Just give me a second. as we're cruising. Yeah. So thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Sean said I sent the link. All right, let's go back to my settings, and I'll try this one more time. Check. Nothing. Test, test. So let me do this. Let's go there, and let's go... there. Check, check, check. That's a speaker. Test. 31 for 32. We're slowing down right now. Hang on, brother. Really? Hey, thanks for that tip. That's awesome. You guys, I've got to get this to work. You got to hear it. Every time I hear it, I'm like, that's so awesome. All right, Sean, we'll see you, man. We'll see you later. You'll probably catch up in a minute. All right, so we're at level flight. We're at 32,000. We are cooking the gas now. Let's look out the window. I'm going to try to do another test really quick, and then... man, it is flat. I mean, there's some mountains up there, but it's pretty dry out here, isn't it? Of course, it's the desert, right? So you'd expect that at this area. We got a few more minutes before we got to really kind of concentrate on this. I'm actually going to reboot my Discord to see if I can't get it to work. And I do not know why it's acting up, but it is. It's because I was messing it with Patrick. I was messing around with the Discord. I'm sure it didn't like when I did that. Let me get going here really quick and see if I can't get the settings to work. One more chance here. One more time. I'm just going to try to reset my microphone. Chris, what's up? He says, hey, I enjoy your streams and videos. Hey, that's awesome. I appreciate that. I love it. We're trying to grow the channel a little bit, you know, doing a lot of more tutorials and stuff like that. Let's see. Automatically test, test, test. Check, check, check. Test.
Test.
It works.
It works.
All right. So what I'm going to do is stop that test, and then I'm going to jump back in to the channel and see if we can't say hi to SRQ. Or Ben, his name. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for the tips,
Hey,
man.
it's
Appreciate
good.
it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's awesome. You having a good day?
Oh, yeah. I just finished my final flight of the day.
Nice. Where was that?
The first, well, it was, I only did one today because of school, but it was from, Dallas Love Field to Nashville.
Oh,
Nice flight. I got up to 370 and just cruised it. Brought it right into the runway. I think I got negative 81 feet per minute for the landing.
Pretty soft. I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
Nice. Was it on the mark?
Oh, yeah, right on the mark.
Cool. That's good. Yeah, we're enjoying the good old MD-80.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting it.
Fun airplane, that's for sure.
Yeah, it just keeps you busy.
Oh, yes it does. It sure does. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I got to start descending here shortly into the airport. I've never been to Deming.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No, but I have been, I think I've been to, Roswell before. Forgot when, it was a while ago.
That's cool. Roswell is...
Yeah, anyways,
fun.
I really like what you're doing, and I just want to keep supporting you so you can stay alive, because I love what you're doing and all that, like, because the thing is, I'm part of Southwest Virtual,
Yeah.
and like, I don't like sign and fly airlines. I like more realism. You know, you actually have to try to get in.
Yeah, that's coastal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool, very much like that. And did you send us you said you were shooting an approach?
Yeah, I sent it to you through the Google Drive.
yeah.
Can you tell me if you saw it? Because I added you as a link.
Yep, I bet you it's there. I'll take it. Did you send it on the CEO email?
You said to send it to the training.
Training. I haven't
I'll
looked at
send it-
training. That's why. No, you're good. You're good. I'll take a look at it. I had a late meeting yesterday. I didn't get done until late. So
Oh no, you're good. I was just.
I'll take a look at
I
it.
just said I'd tell you.
Yeah, awesome. I'm excited. Should be great. Well, cool, man. I'm going to start the descent. It was good chatting with you. Thanks again.
Great chatting with you. Hey, good to see you, man.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you. See you.
Yeah, bye. See, that's awesome. I love doing that because that helps me understand and learn about you folks, too. You know, it's one thing when I'm sitting here, it's all one-sided pretty much. I'm just sitting here barking. But it's awesome when I can sit there and turn, you know, friendships and lifelong friendships. I got to tell you, because of this, I'm going to be way high. I got to start descending, like now. Stand by. We're going to go pretty quick on the descent here. I got the airplane. We're going to go this. And Pops, this is going to give us a few miles to get it going here. So maintenance people are in the back. We're going to do like 3,900 feet a minute on the descent. That'll be good for them, won't it? Go to your Windows mic setting. Yeah, I did. I fixed it, man. That's good. Check out my comments 6 lines ago. Shelton, what did you say? He said, I didn't know TGA was for Hollywood. I did research. It was an airline that was a real airline operated along 737. Yeah, but if you look at like TGA disasters, like it's a Hollywood thing, you know, it's crazy. All right, we are over El Paso, Texas. And we are Deming in El Paso, very close to each other. Very close, obviously. And I got to see where we're going and what the weather's looking like in Deming, folks. Are we going to overspeed this airplane? No. Okay, good. Weather right now in Deming, it is... Oh, you're going to give me a little bit of a run for my money on this one. 310 at 15. Gusting 21. You guys are going to make me work? I don't want to work. 10 miles visibility. SRQ says maybe you should do a group flight or something like that. Yeah, we should. That would be fun. We should totally do it. How's that? Maybe we could do one monthly. That would be fun. Like I said, I'm going to announce something new for our folks, for you guys, coming up on Friday if I can get it working. And then that's something that we can consider for sure. Maybe we do a group flight. There's a couple of cool things I've got in store for you folks that are watching. All right, I've got 310, 15, gusting 21. Let's take a look at the runways here in Deming. Let me open this up. We're kind of behind the airplane already. We're descending because we got, you know, obviously when you're flying, I got to kind of catch up. So I'm going to pull the brakes, getting close to the barber pole. I've got the speed, that's why. So I'm going to go ahead like that. Speed's down. Bring the speed way down. Here we go. Pulling the brakes, she'll fly right by. I'm kidding. All right, we've got 26 and runway 8. It looks like for us, the best runway of choice today is going to be Deming 22, which is about 5,600 feet of runway. It's a little tight. And then runway 26 is probably going to be our best bet. 9 knots straight, pretty much straight up headwind. Almost. So that's good. We'll plan on We'll plan on a runway 26. I'll show you. I was going to show you when I got distracted again. Always get distracted here. Okay. So we're out here. This is the runway airport. And I know we're kind of flying just to the south. That's okay. I'll get us back there with a heading select. And then I'll get the airplane back on course here just a little bit. There we go. Trying to get down pretty quickly. We're going to go runway 26, but you can see there's no approach on 26. There's no GPS. There's a 22. And there's 8. And there's 4. But there is no 26. So what we could do is fly the 22 straight in. We can break off and then just go down 22. We'll do a visual approach. Let's just do that. 7,100. Do not want to go below that altitude. So I'm going to bring this up to about 9,000 and we'll hold that, or 10. I like 10 better. All right, we're beelining straight for it. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Dude, SRQ, you're awesome, buddy. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. Thanks for the tips, man. Appreciate it. All right. Let's do this here. Let's go to arrivals. Okay, we're going to do runway 22 in the Deming, and then we'll break off and we'll do a visual. What is this? RNAV visual? Let's try that. What the heck's that about? I don't have that on a plate. Let me see. Transition. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm looking. Deming. You know what? I'm going to do something I've got. I'm going to do this. So we are going to erase that just for a minute. Let's go into runway 22. We'll take that down. When we get a visual, we'll just fly a visual in. I just feel a little more confident like that just because I don't have the RNAV visual in front of me. I don't know why. It's odd. CRAT is where we want to go. I'm going to click execute. Let's go to the legs page. Let's go direct to CRAT. And there it is. You can see CRAT's right there. Holy cow, it's coming right up. There's 11,000 feet. Heading coming in. VS coming in. I know maintenance are like, what are you doing, buddy? We're going to overspeed the aircraft is what we're doing. Concentrating. There's 10,000 feet. That's going to slow us up real nice. From CRAT, 8,700 on the altitude. Okay, so 9 will work. And I think you can hit tab. If I can hit the tab. Brings us down to 87 right there. We'll lock that. Okay, I like this plan. It's good plan. It's going to get our performance data ready to go. And everything else. Vertical speed coming in. We're going to start a nice slow descent. Speed's coming down. It's beautiful. Hey, look at that. That's called a good thing when that happens, right? All right, let's go over here. We're going to go to performance. We're going to go to landing. And we're going to take Kilo DMN Deming dry winds are 310 at 15. I guess it's gusty over there, Pops. 2-3, that's not too bad on the temp. Actually a nice temp. Runway is going to be 26, flap 1128, and QNH coming down to 3009er. I got to do that now. Landing weight, we're coming down at 106.9. 1,000 to go, 106.9. Execute, calculate, let's see what we got. Back up, we're going to go nav on. Hooked up. And while it does that, lights coming on. All set, ready to go. Check. All right, we're going to be jumping in. I'm not going to, once I get a visual on the airport, that's when we'll kind of break off and fly a little traffic pattern into that that runway that we need, that 26 runway. Also, what's the yoke? I'm sorry, what's the yoke? What am I using? What yoke am I using? It looks newish. Yeah, well, we just put it on. How's that? In this particular case, once we get to Yai-Bai, we'll go ahead and drop it down even further. We'll go down to 7,000, 7,100, looks like. All right, so speed's good. Coming in 220, VREF 130, plus the gust. What did we say it was gusting? Gusting 21, so 10 on that. 140 on the speed, folks, with the gusts. And I have to change altitude. Altitude 3009er. I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll run my checklist. That is not correct. 3009er. Well, that was a big discrepancy. 3009er coming across straight through. Let's run the checks on the descent. Throw cruise. Actually go around. Okay, engine sinks off. Pressurization checked. I'm going to go throw hydraulic pumps on. I can't get there on this side, so I'm going to slide over there, throw the trans pump on as well. Okay, pumps are on there. Pressurization looks good. 3009, did we say? Yeah, right about there. Couple of cranks down. That should bring it. Okay. Hydraulics are on high. Altimeter, transition altitude, we've set it. Landing data and airspeed bugs are set. Checklist is complete. I'm looking for the airport. I think I see it right here. It is an absolute beautiful day. It's going to be a VFR flight or VFR landing into this. I do not know why. We're pretty much headed right toward 2.6. I mean, all we got to do is point the airplane in this direction. Pretty much right there. Let's go heading select, please. Heading select. I'm going to try to look for the airport here and check this out. Coming down to 7,700 feet. Let me know when you see an airport. We're pretty much right at it. I got it. I got Deming in sight. Right off the nose, 12 o'clock. There it is. Tally-ho. And I can actually do something here really quick. I'm going to go ahead and change this. We're going to slow the airplane down. We're getting really close. I'm just going to show you this is arrival 2.6. Yeah, there we go. Toy Story. There we go. Toy Soy. Pretty much dead ahead. Look at that. Love it when a plan comes together. Come a little fast. We'll slow the airplane down. Let's get it going. Get it, get it, get it, get it. All right. Idle. It's a lot happening, folks. 8,100 back there. Coming down about 1,000 feet a minute here. Altitude capture at 77. We need to be at 6,800. That's about right. Pop said there's a some kind of a golf course around here. I don't see anything. I don't know where anything is around here. Looks like the city center is just pretty much straight ahead. All right, looking good. Here come the slats. Slaps coming in. Slats extend.
Slats extended.
Thank you. What that does is it gives us a little more drag, gives us a little more lift, so we can slow the aircraft down. We're starting to slow down. We're really good on speed, altitude, everything's coming in really nice. Let's try this. Let's go to nav, and let's see what it can do. Let's go to VNav. Is it going to do what I want it to do? That's the key. Altitude's coming set down to 6,000. Okay, what are you doing, airspeed? You know we're getting into gusts. Okay, speed's coming back down. Okay, I know why. FMS override. That's not.
25.
See the runway at 2,500 feet. Yeah, better butter this. He says I better butter this. Well, guess what? Autopilot's coming off. Autopilot's off. Auto throttle's off. I got the airplane all the way in. There we go. Looks like my bug's dead. Altitude's coming down. Set it to 0. Flaps. 15. Look at this mountain. That's pretty. I gotta pay attention to this flying business. All right, the winds are gusting, coming out on the right side, so we have to have a nice right crosswind coming in. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm idle thrust. Okay, let's do gear down while you're thinking about it. I'm gonna have to cross correct for sure because of that gust.
Gear down.
Lap 15.
Flaps 15.
Be nice to fly around here and see if there's that golf course. Where it is. 5,000, about 1,000 to go. Okay, coming in flaps 28. This will be our last call. One more notch. That's good. Okay, landing checklist, please. Looks like we're super high. Sorry, I'm going to pitch it down just a minute. Landing gear down 3 green. Ignition is on alpha. Fuel levers. Wait a minute. Spoilers. Oh shoot, we gotta arm those. I don't want to look down right now. It is medium armed. Okay. 1,000 to go, folks. Flaps and slats. Set 28. Checked. You see the airspeed going on like crazy? Yeah, it's just because of the gust. So we're coming in awfully hot. We're gonna slow down just a little bit. This airplane's light, so we might be floating all the way down the runway. Jeez, would I land the space shuttle here? Holy smokes, look at this thing. Airplane, you are high, you are fast. What are you doing, airplane? Yeah, I gotcha. 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 I know. Sync rate. Correcting.
30, 20, 10.
Crosswind. Cross control. Put that nose on the ground. Thrust reversers. This is a little short. I mean, narrow. Dang.
First lights out.
Jeez. I wasn't expecting that short of a runway. I mean, narrow. It is wicked narrow. Not what we're used to. We're used to 150 feet. What's this, a 50-footer? I gotta look now. That's my fault. Alright, let's stop the aircraft. We'll figure out where the heck we are. Which way we have to taxi. Well, welcome to Deming. Looks like we're gonna go straight past, and then it's gonna be over here. It's gonna be a right turn. Pretty sweet. I bet you this runway is like 50 to 100 feet wide, maybe. Alright, what are these dudes doing? I want to go this way and around, and then we'll clean it up. Get out of my way, bro. I don't want to hit you. I think they never see a MD-80 here. Look at this. They got a tower right on the middle of the taxiway. Look at the windsock. Not supposed to be this windy. Like, what's up with that? APU coming online. Two down. Flaps to 0. Hold it right there. And park brake. Got to do some cleanup here. APU's coming online. I shut number 2 down. Lights are off. Cells are off. APU is online. That's good. We've got that done. Let's go to fire number 2. Nice. Air conditioning is on. We'll burn the right aft tank on this aircraft in terms of what's going to burn on the pumps. Last thing we're going to do is throw that to the off position. That's off. And we will open the door, get out. We'll walk around, we'll figure out what the heck's going on here. What's that? Alright. Thanks. Alright, there we go. Slats are in now. There it is in all of its glory. Deming, New Mexico, folks. And now, I'm gonna let's have a little education here. I want to know how wide that runway was. It was teeny. Not used to the width of that runway. So let's look at takeoff. Let's look down here. That's why. Look at that. 75 feet. You really notice it, folks, when you're used to 150 footers and you're like, man, this thing's a postage stamp. It's teeny, and that's why it probably gets regional jet traffic. It's an 8,000 foot runway, so plenty of room to land on. It gave us a good run with that wind coming in. Right? It's pretty much up and down the runway though. It wasn't too bad. All right, let me get to here. There's a golf course on the right, so maintenance is going to be angry. Green grass is the golf course. All right, we'll have to. Please let Cliff try another takeoff next flight. He deserves a second chance. All right, we're going to try Cliff. Cliff will fly. He'll fly the next leg. He'll fly when we do Friday. I'll have him do the takeoff. How's that? Andy says, hey, that sounded like Ghostbusters. That's a good plan. I like the plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. I wish TWA sticker. I got that one. I'm just making sure I catch it up. I will check if this golf course is here. These are the Florida Mountains. Is that what they're called? Florida Mountains or hills? Golf course is on the right. We'll check that. The scenery is all lies. Fake. Yeah, it's not. That runway is very, very thin. It's like a twig. It is. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that's my fault, right? I should have expected a little more. I should have done my due diligence and been like, oh yeah, Deming, let's check the runway here. He said it's to the right. Is it north? And how close is it from the... It should tell us if there's a golf course here. We should see it. I see it right there. See the golf course? You kind of see the golf course here. It's right on the airport. He's not joking. It's right there. Right off the approach runway 8 here. Look at this. You can see the green. You see the golf course? That's awesome. So this is Deming, New Mexico. Wow. I remember flying over here and I saw this power plant where we're going to Phoenix. And I remember that. It was a charter last year. There are your mountains right there. Obviously at 32,000 feet they look like anthills, but they're not. You know, that's pretty big to the north, it looks like. That's awesome. Anyway, that's a cool golf course right there, right on the runway. I mean, literally, it's right on the runway. It is right here. That's a cool place to have a golf course. I'd hate to slice it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine slicing a golf ball? I would do it. Right there, right here. This would be me, right on this hole. I'd slice the heck out of it and then would smash an airplane. It'd be hilarious. Also hope you like my expressway program. I'll check that out, SRQ, for sure, Ben. Dad says WW2 big planes took off and landed here. Oh yeah. You'll have to go play. The problem is if I went to play golf there, I don't think I'd ever get off the golf course because I'd be staring like a lawn chair. You know, I'd probably put my lawn chair out, be like, all right, where's the, you know, let's see these airplanes coming through. For runway 8, usually it's probably not. It's not very likely they get winds out of the, you know, out of the east like that. They probably get them more to the west. But look at that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of this aircraft and we're going to go play golf. That's what we did. We bought our golf clubs, all the maintenance people. Isn't that funny? That's awesome. Good stuff. I wish they had an airport. Like, I really wish they had a good add-on for this. They don't, but I wish they did. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a kind of a pre-flight and what to expect for Friday. This is just a test flight. Really, does the airplane work? And in real life, you would obviously do this test. You'd be flying it multiple times, doing high-speed taxi runs, checking the engines, making sure they work. We wouldn't stay here too long. You know, maybe we do go golfing. Maybe we throw a golf round in here, come back, and then fly it over to Roswell again, and that's it. The airport staff must have to pick up a lot of golf balls. You must have a lot of pick golf balls, I'm sure. Oh wow, that's cool. Indiana Jones was filmed here. That's pretty sweet. That I gotta check out too. That's what's really cool about that as well. Let me jump in the flight deck. You could maybe I can get in the flight deck if I hit the right button. Yeah, there it is. I'm actually going to shut it down because we're going to go play some golf. How's that? Golf time it is. That's coming off. I got to make sure I turn it all off the right way. That's the standby. And APU's off the bus. All right. Click continue. And master is off. Now I shouldn't have done that. I actually should have turned the master off first and then let it spool down. Can you hear it? Yeah. Hear it spooling down? Well, guess what, folks? It's time to go get Pops and play some golf. That's what we're going to do. Fun. Good stuff. All right. What we will do... Friday, I'm looking forward to Friday. It's going to be fun. We'll let Cliff do the takeoff. I don't know why, but we'll let him do it this time. So look forward to that. And there's going to be an announcement I'm going to release on the channel. Hopefully we can get the dang audio to work. I'm really going to try that. When you do the tips and stuff, you should hear a whole bunch of cool, funny clips that I've put. I've got to work on that right now. I got to do that. So enjoy, folks. Thanks for sticking on just for this quick hour or whatever it was. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. What we're about is we like to do it right, learn something, and have fun. This flight was just one of those this is a quick pre-delivery flight, test flight, if you will, just to see how the aircraft is working, and really is to make sure my flight controls work, because I redid it on using SPAD Next, so it's all, there's nothing like you're on a stream and nothing works. So this is the perfect time to do it and the perfect audience to do it with. I just want to thank everybody for watching, and you have a great week, day, and I'll see you in a few days again. Check out Instagram, Coastal Airways at Instagram, and Patreon. Check out our Patreon channel as well. Patreon, just type in FSBN, and I'll take you right there. And thank you for everybody who's watched. I appreciate all your support. Tell your friends about us. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. It is so important that you get that, because then you'll know when we do kind of pop-up flights. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. You folks have a great day. Also, check our merch store out. This is where you can get this t-shirt. It's on there now. I think Marlin's on the back of this one. CoastalAirwaysShop.com, or just type in www.coastalairwaysshop.com. I can hear this. You can't. I'm going to find out why. All right, so I think I know why that is. Give me 1 second, and I might be able to do this. Give me 1 second. Hang on. I got to get up. Let me see this thing right here. This might do it. I'm going to check that right there and see. That slider might have done it. We'll see, SRQ. Thank you. Awesome stuff. But I think that's the slider that I needed. Okay. Folks, we will see you again in a couple days. Ciao. All right, hold on, stand by. All right, try to donate once. Let's see if it works. Do like 10 cents. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm coming back. I'm waiting. You should be able to hear it. I don't know. I've got to do some testing. If not, he said he's going to donate. SRQ, you've donated enough. I see it coming through the chat. Let's just see if we hear it. All right. No. All right. Don't do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and find out why. I appreciate it, my friend. That's awesome. Crazy. All right, folks. Until next time, we will see you. I'll get this working for sure for Friday. All right, ciao.